Y'all, are you ready for this? Because I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this. Hello everybody and welcome back to Adobe Live. My name is VooDoo Val and I am going to be your host for the second to last episode of the Adobe Live Game Show. We are coming to a close for 2021, so we won't be doing the show anymore, but I have good news for you. I will be back in 2022 with a new super cool game show for you guys. I think I'm the games master now. I think that's safe to, I'm safe to give myself that title. I feel like I should be presented with an award, but it hasn't arrived yet. I'm sure it just got lost in the mail at this point, but that's fine. That's fine. Hello, Sam, it's good to see you. I see Ruth, I see Harry Craig Simmons, welcome in. Biola, Christelle, Annika, save your work, please, thank you. Biola, it's good to see you. Michael, welcome in. And yeah, welcome in, folks. It's good to have all of you here. Thank you very much for coming to hang out. Endings and beginnings, yeah, no draw along show either. Yeah, I know. What am I to do? Well, you are to return in 2022 and come join me for another super fun game show. That's what you're to do, hopefully, if you are so inclined. I would love to have you there, Harry. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, it's the last quarter of, you know, for the end of the year, so that is, you know, it's understandable. Things are shaken up, but I think that you all will be pleasantly surprised. I know that the Adobe Live team behind the scenes works very, very hard to bring you guys super awesome content, and I think you guys are going to be pumped with what is in store for you for the new year. So welcome in, folks. If you're over on YouTube, please come over to behance.net/live because that is where I will be reading the chat and softly trolling everyone who's watching the show today. Thank you for putting up with me, especially Annika. Save your work. Thank you very much for coming to join me for the second to last episode. Today and tomorrow, as I said, are going to be the last one. So I would love to take today and tomorrow to do, you know, we have an illustration theme. We're going to be putting together our keywords at the bottom here, which I will explain in a moment, but I would love to create like a commemorative piece for the Adobe Live Game Show. I think that would be super fun. It may or may not feature Sam Peterson because I feel like 20 times at least people have told me to draw him, and so I might take the liberty of drawing him without his permission today. That might happen. It could happen. He can't stop me. Honestly, he can send an angry letter to the board, but he can't stop me from putting a small chibi Easter egg of his face in the piece today. Quietly slips to the door. Annika's like, just, Chris Olsen, welcome. It's good to see you. So basically what we do for the show is down here at the bottom, you will notice that we have our words that we used for our last episode. It was a holiday stream, so we have a lot of holiday-esque words and things down there. I have a classic list of words, things like music, blobs, magic, vaporwave, spooky, seasons, food, event, hard angles, movement, gradients, just cool keywords like that. We spin a magic wheel and it randomly selects 6 of them for us, and I have to use 4 of those 6 words minimum. I can use all 6 if I want, but I have to use a minimum of 4 to create a brand new project on the fly according to our medium, which is illustration today. But I would love, if you folks are so inclined, if you have any interesting words that you would like to add to the wheel for today, since today is the last time we'll be spinning this wheel, please do. Please throw them in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and take the liberty of adding the phrase Sam Peterson to... I'm sorry, Sam. I did not warn Sam that I was going to do this because I didn't know I was going to do this until about 4 minutes ago. So I'm going to put Sam Peterson on the wheel. There we go. I'll send a cease and desist, Val. My teams of lawyers will descend down upon this stream like the hammer of Thor. It's like really, really, really intense, Sam. Can I just say we need to add gold? Because Sam, okay, gold. Gold is good. Let's see, mods have power. I'm gonna add power to the power. I'm also gonna add Thor. Thor's hammer. That's what we'll add, because I feel like it's appropriate since I've been threatened. Thor's hammer is going on there. That's definitely gonna happen. Are you drawing anything, or is it people specifically? It could be anything. You could put any keywords on here, and whatever we get, we just have to go for it. It could transform into whatever. One time we got some stuff that I guess you could use to paint creatures and characters, but we ended up illustrating a box of vampire themed chocolates. So it was like a Halloween Valentine's Day. That was super fun. So we literally get into doing whatever. Last time we did the show, we illustrated like a graphic designy kind of style piece that was like a cursed snow globe with a very angry snowman inside. So we get a little wild. This is gonna be good. Slime, I like the word slime. Slime works. Let's see. I feel seen. I feel seen. Let's see. Anybody else? I am elated about this. I am as well. Dragons. Dragons works. Incoming, like a classic comic book cover where Sam is just riding a dragon. Well, I'll be disappointed if we don't get Sam. Plaid, that's an interesting one, but I'm gonna put it on there. Plaid works. So we have Sam Peterson, gold, power, Thor's hammer, slime, dragon. I'm putting Sam Peterson on there twice because we're really trying to rig this thing. That's what we're trying to do here. That's what we have in store. Fire, I like it. Sam, you're gonna be put into some death-defying situations here, I think. I think that's what is gonna happen. Ukulele, I don't know why, but I like it. I like where this is going. Ukulele, that's not how you spell ukulele. That's ukulele. There we go. Didgeridoo, I own a didgeridoo. I do own one. I don't know if this is that how you spell didgeridoo? I hope that is. I don't think didgeridoo has ever been on the wheel, so you win the award for adding didgeridoo for the first time. Golfers and dragons. I'm gonna put golfers on there, but I think this is gonna be the most difficult wheel of words we've ever had. We need a handful more. We need a handful more, so kick it into overdrive real quick. I've always wanted to learn that instrument. Which instrument, Harry? Mayonnaise? Sorry. Moustache. Okay. Mustache is on there. These are some very, very specific things, and I have a feeling that I'm not the only one who's been contemplating Sam Peterson themed art for a long time. Like, I ask for keywords and I suggest Sam the one time, and everyone has like a list prepared. So I think we all need to do some reflection on this, and Sam probably needs to get to safety. Orc or troll, I'm putting both of those on there. We're gonna put elves on there for good measure. Okay. We're gonna put elves. And we're high elves, not holiday elves, okay? I love that Val is so pumped. This is, I mean, how can you not be pumped? We have didgeridoo on the magical spinning wheel. What else do you need? Yes, we need to see this in all caps. Okay, I think we did make lists. I made a list. Viola's like, I can confirm, I have a list. She's checking it right now. Okay, I think that this is good. We have Sam Peterson, gold, power, Thor's hammer, slime, dragon, plaid, Sam Peterson again for good measure, fire, ukulele, didgeridoo, golfers, mustache, orc, troll, elves. Sam, you're about to be like a dragon riding troll ukulele player fleeing from another version of yourself that is an orc playing a didgeridoo. That is what's about to happen. Wizard's cape, I like it. Wizard's cape. Wizard's cape. Honestly, that's one of my favorite that's on this list. I think that is it. I think that's where we're gonna do. We're only like 10 minutes into this stream. I thought we've been sitting here just talking about Sam Peterson for like 30 minutes. That's perfect. Pete Samerson, that's going on the list. Pete Samerson. That's on the list now. the evil alter ego of Sam Peterson. Sounds accurate. Okay, perfect. That is our list, folks, and we are about to spin the wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick shuffle here so all the Sam Petersons and Pete Samersons are not right next to each other. Let's go ahead and shuffle these, and let's head over to our stream wheel, our wheel spinning extravaganza page. Please, Picker Wheel website, do not give us an ad of corn like you did that one time. Please don't do that. Let's pop over here. Ta-da! The magic wheel! Let's spin that wheel. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we get. Not an ad! Not an ad! Don't do it. Pete Samerson! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. Let me just write down Pete Samerson. Pete Samerson. This is, ooh, we are off to an excellent start today, folks. High choice. Let's go. Let's go! Golfers! I hate this so far, though. Like, low-key. Golfers. There we go. Let's go for another one. Wizard's Cape! I love it! I love it! Let's see, Wizard's Cape. Well, we'll do Wizard's Cape, and if I have to shorten it to make it fit in the overlay, then we will. Wizard's Cape. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it again. Let's go for number 4. Fire. I like it. We can work with this. We can work with this. Fire. So I want you guys to know every week that we do this, as we like go through spinning the wheel and picking the words, I'm like slowly checking off of the list, like, and making sure I'm making a mental note of all of the words that I am like not gonna use, since I only have to use 4, and I think golfers is on there because I don't know how it fits in, but since this is the last commemorative show week, we might throw it in there, like just a guy golfing in the background, like all this crazy stuff is going on, and then there's just like some dude that's like 4 just hanging out. Okay, 2 more folks, 2 more. Let's go for number 5. Capes with gold trim. Plaid. You're in plaid too. It's a plaid wizard's cape, apparently. Plaid. So plaid and golfers don't really mix. But I think I spelled plaid right, by the way, didn't I? I hope so. Otherwise, this is embarrassing. And the last one. What's it gonna be? Gold. Ooh. Gold. Okay, that is our list. Let me go ahead and save this so it updates to our overlays. And then let's pop over here to our face cam and see. Pete Samerson, golfers, wizard cape, fire, plaid, and gold. Lumberjack wizards. I like the way you think, Pete Samerson. I really do. There could be a battle on a golf course. That's true. Becca Smith, welcome in. It's good to see you, girl. How you doing? Caped with gold trim on everything. Gold trim on every single thing. Gold trim on the dragon. Gold trim on the clouds. Gold trim on everything. Oh yeah, Sam's voice. I thought that was the Kool-Aid man's voice, Annika, but that's okay. Val is bringing the heat tonight. No, it's Pete Samerson all the way. It's Pete Samerson. Honestly, he's it's not that he's doing too much. He's just doing more than we deserve. That's what's going on. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say done, and I'm gonna pull up a Pinterest link just to have up, just in case I need some reference, because I feel like this one's gonna get a little crazy. And now we are going to enter into the sketch phase of the show, where we all start clamoring at the chat to put together just some ridiculous ideas for what we can do with this, with these words. I'm gonna go ahead and hide this, and I'm gonna pop over to our Stram. Ta-da! Okay, I got my stylus, and we are ready to go. So let me make a new layer here. I'm gonna grab my brush, and I'm gonna grab like a blocky brush, because we're gonna sketch. All right, so what are we doing? We got Pete Samerson, so like we're definitely not getting rid of that word. We only have to use 4. We may use all 6, but Pete Samerson is not going anywhere. It was, but now it's Pete Samerson. Yeah, that's exactly. So Pete Samerson, so we should do a character. I feel like it should be like a chibi character, like a cute, cartoony, like chibi-esque character, just because I want to make sure that we can finish this one. And I don't want to like do like a hyper realistic photoreal rendition of like an evil Sam Peterson. So I feel like we should have like a character in a wizard's cape. Obviously, we're gonna have a character in a wizard's cape. There's got to be gold trim, as Pete Samerson said in the chat. So we have Pete Samerson, cape, gold. Fire, we could put fire in the back. It could be like a firescape sort of scene. It could just be like really intense. He can be wearing plaid pants. We could give him like plaid pants, or he could just be wearing like a plaid button up for no reason. He's a casual guy. He does show up in the cape every time, but sometimes you catch him on an off day and he just doesn't feel like getting the whole like robe get up together. So we could put him in a plaid shirt, and maybe there's just a golfer in the back that's like, you're ruining my game, Pete Samerson. Pete Fire Golden Cape. Pete Fire Golden Cape I think are the ones that go together the best, but we're gonna try and add plaid and golfers to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sketch. Pretty sure Sam's hair. I think Sam's hair is like, you know, short on the sides and like, you know, kind of not long, but like longer on the top. So we're gonna give him like his signature Pete Samerson do, because that's necessary, and we will just leave his face blank like this, because I don't know what kind of expression I'm gonna give him. We could do, honestly, we don't have to do like a full body. We could do like a this is a commemorative piece, right? So we could do like some sort of let me grab a circle. I'm gonna throw a circle in here, and we're gonna just put that on put a stroke on that. We're gonna remove the fill, and we are going to, let's drag this underneath our sketch layer. We're gonna put that like right in here, and bump this up, and we'll have Pete Samerson kind of hanging out of this frame, maybe. Feel free to add ideas into the chat too, because if I see a really funny one, we might just have to use it. This cape is not, I don't know if we should, because we could make this like a grand cape, with like pauldrons and stuff, you know, like we could really give him like the cape get up, like give him the Doctor Strange treatment, you know, like we don't have to give him a no basic wizard's cape, okay? Like we could really hook him up. Or we could give him like a towel that's just tied around his neck. That could work too. I feel like that's big Pete Samerson energy. Pete is the golfer. Duh. Pete is the golfer. Also, just a reminder, if you folks are on YouTube, please come over to behance.net/live, because if you have any ridiculous ideas for this piece, that we are high-key, low-key trolling Sam with right now, which I feel like honestly is just the perfect way to commemorate this entire show. I can't see them. I can't see them on YouTube. I can only see them if you post them in the chat on Behance. So please come over here and let's see what you got. Let's hear the ideas. And then also, if you folks would like to contribute to the shenanigans and the Pete Samerson isms, please head over to Discord. The Discord looks a little something like this. If you go over to bit.ly/psdiscord, make sure that P and S are capitalized, but nothing in Discord is capitalized. You will get to the Photoshop Discord that Adobe has going on, and there is a game show tab within that Discord that you can jump into, and you can post. You could post any sketches, any ideas. They don't have to be finished pieces. They could just be interesting concepts or funny things that you just thought of for our current word set and all that good stuff. You could post them in there. And the fun thing about posting them in there is that if you do, and we get at least 10 different things. That could be 10, like a thing from 10 different people, or that could be, you know, you could post a work in progress and then post an update work in progress after like 10 or 15 minutes. As long as we get 10 different submissions, doesn't matter how many people they're from. I will have to spin the hype wheel, which is a totally different, separate wheel that we have not seen very often on this show, and I will have to spin it, and no matter what is spun for on that wheel, I have to add it into the project all of a sudden. So check that out if you want. I would love to see what you folks come up with. Thinking something like What We Do in the Shadows. Yes, you are speaking my language. What We Do in the Shadows is one of my favorite movies of all time. I didn't really like the show as much as the film, but it was still funny. But What We Do in the Shadows, like the movie, was great. Okay, so we have him in a cape. I guess like this isn't like featuring the cape a whole heck of a lot, but there's a cape in there. You know, we're getting away with it. Okay, there is a cape in here. You know, we're gonna just have it kind of extend to the borders, maybe. I feel like there should be some kind of element out here that like breaks that, you know, and we could maybe the cape can like break the border out here too. I don't know, just something, just trying to kind of make this dynamic. So we have like his head breaks the borders, something over here. What do we have? Fire. We have fire. Honestly, there could be flames here that like surrounding the bottom of it. I don't know why we would put him in this situation, but I don't know why we're doing most of the things that we're doing on today's episode. So that's okay. We're good. I think flames make everything cooler, as redundant as that sounds, or as counterintuitive as it sounds, excuse me. Leo, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us, Leo. How are you today? We are low-key, high-key drawing Sam Peterson today. Odari, welcome in. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. This could be a golf ball. No, I don't know. I don't know if we want to be that cheesy with it. It could just be like a moon, you know, like we could do a moon that's like really dramatic. Like we could make, so Sam Peterson is like just a very calm, sweet man. Can confirm, because I have met Sam on a handful of different occasions. Very, very nice man, always has been. But Pete Samerson could be like really intense, you know, like just like a super intense guy. And so he could be like if you can think of The Spirit, that comic and that movie, just like a My City Screams kind of guy, like just really dramatic. And he could be like out here overlooking his domain, like, one of these days, someone's gonna try and take this from me. But that day is not today. I don't know. It could be like a wizard's glamour shot, and the flames are part. Yeah, like the flame, like he made the flames. They're not gonna hurt him. He conjured them himself. These are glamour flames. Yes, 100%. We're on the same wavelength. I think that's a great idea. Intense Sam. Pete, Annika, Pete. Jeez. Pete. His name's Pete. Get it right. Who was it that suggested Pete Samerson? Who did that? You won an award. You won a gold star, friend. This is just like made the entire episode. Okay. So we have like Doctor Strange levels of cape happening, okay? The right levels of cape is what I'm trying to say. We have the right levels of cape happening. He's gonna need some kind of like wizard emblem kind of thing, you know, like he's gotta have these little things like kind of framing the pauldron lapel high collar kind of thing here, you know, and they have to like trail here like a gold chain. He should have like a low dipping shirt. It's gonna be modest though, don't worry, Pete Samerson. Modest, very modest. Looks like I missed a lot, guys. We have been getting up to no good since the very start of the stream. It started at like extra levels of energy and it only went up from there. A golf bag can be his emblem. That's an excellent idea. Or maybe he's super edgy and he just has one earring. He has one earring and it's a golf club. It's it's a golf club. Cause he loves him some golf. He's not playing around with the golf. It's not a joke. There we go. There's a golf club. It looks like a crowbar. It's not a crowbar. I'm gonna make sure I leave that note for myself though, so I don't forget it. We're gonna make sure we put golf club earring. Yeah. Wow, what's that? What's up, Charles? What specifically are you asking about? I know that there's a lot going on here. I'm confused myself, and I'm making it. So I understand. Golf is life. Golf is life. Don't mess with golf, man. It would go well with the glamour shot style portrait. I think so. I think so. Thank you, Charles. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna go ahead and like turn this on a lower opacity though. Actually, I'm gonna group these together. Group. And I'm going to duplicate this ellipse and I'm gonna put it underneath here and we're gonna hide that ellipse for now. And then we're gonna turn this group on a lower opacity because I just want to sketch and we're gonna make this look decent. So what kind of face are we giving him? Like what kind of, I'm gonna kind of look, because I think I have a, whole Pinterest board full of like interesting characters that are kind of small and cute. So I feel like that would be a good Pinterest board for me to pull up just right quick so that I can have just some interesting reference to look at as far as, you know, what kind of face we want to do here. If I can find it. There it is. Ta-da! And I think creatures and characters. Indeed. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff that we can do here. I'm gonna just like kind of glance through here and just get some ideas. We could go the whole like just, you know, like beady eye route. We could do, you know, like some beady eyes. And he could, you know, I feel like he's an angry sort, you know, he's very intense. I like these actually. I like I like them. I really like them. Okay, we might actually do this. We could do that. I don't know if we... That's not his nose, that's his bottom lip. That's not... Oh no! Oh no! That's his bottom lip. I don't know if we're gonna do like the little... There we go. Let me make it rounder. Yeah, that's a bottom lip right there. Sin Lagos, what's up? I don't remember Found, no. I'm an old lady when it comes to using stuff on the internet, so Pinterest is like the hip new thing that I'm still not 100% comfortable with yet, so with some Uncle Leo angry eyebrows in there. Yeah, this is like seriously just like angry brows. If I blink, it's his nose. Yeah, it is, but we're gonna do, I don't think that Sam has freckles, but Pete Samerson might have freckles, because if I put something up here suggesting that these are his cheeks, it might look more lip-like. We could also just do like some little, I don't know, maybe he has blushies, maybe he doesn't have freckles at all, maybe he's got blushies. Like he's a pretty intense, you know, guy, but he's got feelings, you know, he feels things, okay? Dark and brooding, yeah. I don't know, we could maybe do something like that, or we could do like the classic anime vein, like he's just like, I'm sick and tired of you kids, that kind of thing. That might actually be better, that might work. Forgotten glasses on the golf course look, yeah, like he's like, I left my Starbucks all the way out there, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let's give him a face. I feel like he needs one of those to survive. So let's give him a face. Okay. We're gonna give him like, cause Sam, I want to make this like as immersive and true to form as I can. I remember you having like a tasteful mustache and like tasteful stubble. Is that correct? Just so we can, oh, that'll make it look like this is his mouth. If he oh, we had mustache on the thing too. This is a weird piece of art. This is. I'm just gonna put that out there. This is a weird one. What just happened with my lasso tool? Nah, different guy. Never met him. Just a coincidence. Sorry they butchered your name, Sam. Sam's like, I don't know this guy. It's very tasteful. It's super tasteful. What are you talking about? Why are you asking that like a question? That does not need to be phrased like an inquiry. You should know. My bad, Pete Samerson. My bad, 100%. Okay. This is first iteration. Okay, I might make his head like a little more boxy. We're gonna get some Minecraft Steve action going on over here. He's gonna maybe not. Maybe that's a bad move. You just went from like Pete Samerson to Gaston from The Beauty and the Beast. So I don't think we're gonna go that route. That was a bad look. Let's get some sideburns in here. Let's get some sideburns. This looks nothing like Sam Peterson. And I could be mean and just tell people that this is what he looks like, but it's not what he looks like. His mustache actually has like an aura of power that kind of hovers in the air around his face. And I don't know that I'm skilled enough to really get that in here, to be honest. So we can't make it totally true. I hope you guys understand. There's only so much that I can do artistically, and that would be kind of difficult for me to really go into. So we won't do that, but there's still some to come, okay? There's still some good stuff we can do. The hair has got to evolve somehow. We gotta do better with this hair. Sam's hair has a nice little swoop that I think is very tasteful. Okay. That's the word that we're using to describe everything in this painting now that we like. Wow, that's tasteful. Very tasteful. Right? That's tasteful. That works. Aura of power and zero grump. I don't know, man. Maybe not Sam Peterson, but Pete Samerson, major grump. Supreme levels of grump. At least that Sam shows. Yeah. You have no idea the origin story that Sam has. None of us truly do. Not unless we were there. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks like your hair, Sam. That looks like Sam-esque. Little Sam hairdo in there. Let's do, you got big Pixar ears. Because that's adorable. And then we're gonna do our earring real quick. A little golf club. Because he's not playing around with golf, folks. Don't slander golf in his presence. So this is, we're writing some lore for Sam right now. So Sam, this is Sam Peterson. It's just that when you insult golf, he goes all Jekyll and Hyde and he transforms into Pete Samerson to kind of give you the business about golf and what you've just done. That's how this works. All right, let's get the cape. Is it cape or a capelet? We don't know because not all of it is showing. For all we know, this is a capelet. Are you a capelet kind of guy, Pete Samerson? Let us know. We need to know for science. It's very important. It's imperative that we know. Ooh, the earrings. Just the one, Sin. Just the one earring, Sin Lagos. Okay, we're edgy here. He's edgy. I'm just trying to bring him to life. But yeah, he's not messing around with the style. He is very serious with his looks. Okay. There we go. I don't know if I really got the perspective proper on this this collar portion over here. Maybe this needs to come down just a little bit. No. How are we doing this? Let me bring that up. Good enough for me for right now, because we're not, you know, we're gonna have that golf club kind of bisecting that a little bit. Either needs to be smaller or needs to be larger. I'm thinking we go with big golf energy and just make it bigger, because he is serious. We've established that he's not joking around. Let's flip this horizontal and maybe have that kind of out to the side. Larger though. So the bane of his existence though is that he wears this earring to you know, symbolize to everyone just how much he loves golf. The problem is that everyone who sees it thinks he's a hockey guy. Okay? They think he's into hockey, and he's not into hockey. Doesn't like the ice. Hence the flames we're adding. He's not an ice man, okay? So he frequently finds himself in Pete Samerson form because he's always having to correct people specifically on whether it is a club or a stick. This might have a Lost Boys kind of vibe. I think that you are going in the right direction, Bliss. Guide us. This is perfect. Okay, we got this going on. Let me check the time because I just got lost in this illustration. What time is it? We have about 20 minutes left. Okay. I've never played golf, but Pete is obsessed with it. Honestly, like, anytime Sam gets mildly uncomfortable or upset with somebody, he, like, blacks out and wakes up in the middle of a golf course and a trophy in his hand, and he's like, ah, not again! Not again! I don't care for ice. Too cold and wet. Also, Pete Samerson sounds like Stewie Griffin. That's how this works. Will he remain noseless? I think so. Unless we want to do like a little, oops, like a little, don't you just hate it when you black out and you wake up a golf champion? That happens to me all the time. Actually, that's great. Oops. That's a good nose. It's gonna stay. We're gonna give him some wrinkles between, nah, maybe not the wrinkles. We'll leave it like that. That's good. That's pretty good. The lore in this stream today is just excellent. Okay, I say that complimenting myself. By the way, this is an extraordinary stream. I don't know if you guys noticed. I sound very pretentious. My apologies. Okay, let's get the cape. You know, we're gonna do some cape wrinkles, because all the most serious capes have cape wrinkles, so you know. This cape, though, we still don't know if it's a capelet or not. So I mean, correct us, Pete Samerson, or don't. Either way, I'm gonna believe that it's a capelet when you told us it's a full cape. So I don't actually know that you would be correcting anything. I think I'm adding that to the tome of lore that we are creating for the show today. I think this is entertaining. I am so glad, Frederick. I'm so glad you're having fun. That makes me very happy. Okay, so we've got these little things, and they're gonna be connected with like a chain, okay? And we're gonna bring the cape down. Bring the cape down here too, okay? So he's got he's got his cape. He's not messing around with the cape. And he's gonna be within the circle, the lips. He's just gonna be kind of like emerging from the flames. That makes it look like you have a beard on your neck. I'm just gonna put that in shadow later. I'm not gonna do the scratchies on it. Because I think that your beard would be more tasteful than that, Sam. We won't do that to you. I mean, it's amazing the ability to express the strength of an expression through lines, putting feelings onto the personage. It was something that I really struggled with, even like just when I started the show. But I think that since I've been like basically giving us assignments right off the bat and like just kind of spitballing with the chat and stuff, I feel like I've gotten much better just doing little lines and like really conveying an emotion very quickly when we do characters or animals or something. So not something that I am as familiar with doing as a lot of the other work that I do, especially in this style, because this is like a much simpler style. I don't have time, even in 2-hour-long streams, to do like my regular style of painting. It's just not something that is feasible. So like I've had to kind of learn how to convey what we're going for in a short amount of time, you know, and just like get it down. And I don't think that I was excellent at it when we first started, but I feel a lot more confident now and comfortable with doing that. So also, if you guys want to check out some of my other work, if you guys want to see what more of my full paintings and some of my different styles look like, feel free to check out me on Behance. On Behance. This is my portfolio. If you guys want to scroll through and look, and I have I'm gonna peek into Star Wars because I don't think there's anything hyper violent or monstrous in there. So if you guys want to see some of my artwork, you can check it out. I do like some pretty, I would say this is like one of my more photoreal stuff, just because I feel like that looks like his helmet, you know. It looks like his helmet. I do like aliens and creatures and posters and things, painted stuff. I painted this creepy old man a little while ago. That was pretty fun. So if you guys want to check that out, please do. I also would love to know if anybody in the chat is a Star Wars fan, because that's something I ask every single time I stream, without fail. So Star Wars fans in the chat, post some moons and stars in the chat for me if you are as in love with Star Wars as I am, if that's possible. Could be maybe Sam Peterson, you could place this drawing in the laboratory you have been making online. I don't know why I just read that as laboratory. I am an American woman from Northern California. We do not say laboratory here unless it could be watching Dexter's Lab as a kid. That could be it, but I don't know why I pronounced it like that just now. But I did. I think the stream is making me feel a little extra. Do you mean Pete? Yes. He's got the golf rules written inside. Yeah, 100%. Are you drawing this as VooDoo Val or as Val du Voo? It depends on what kind of experience you're aiming to have. I could be either at any time for any amount of people watching the stream. There we go. Thank you, Frederick. Star Wars is dope, carry on. I just peeked over at the YouTube chat, and I'm supposed to tell you guys that if you'd like to talk to me or anybody at the chat, you gotta come over to behance.net/live. That is where I am reading. I glance over every once in a while, but we're not, you know, what it is it's a lot to keep track of as the streamer. It's a whole lot of work to do, and my attention is like split in a lot of different places. So we focus on the one chat. And that one chat is Behance. So please, I think if I'm not mistaken, I might have peeped somebody just saying they like Star Wars. Please come over to Behance and tell me about it. I would love to know. All right, we got the moons. We got the cape. We don't have the flames. We need flames. What am I thinking? I knew it needed something more epic, and it's missing flames. That's what it is. Of course. How are we doing these flames? Because right now it looks like leaves. And we could, honestly, if we wanted to, we could do this, and this could be kind of a lesson in how you can make something a thing even though it doesn't look exactly like it if you convey it with the right amount of color, you know, with the right amount of texture. So we could actually make the flames look like this, and we could do something like this. This is on its own layer, right? I think is everything isolated? Okay, so we could do something like this. When we do we could go like Adventure Time with it, you know, and just everything's round and bubbly. Adventure Time, go grab your friends. This is not sponsored by Adventure Time or anybody associated with Adventure Time. My bad. Let's do like a yellow. Let's do like maybe a warmer. There we go. I've locked transparency on that layer. That's what that little checkerboard pizza box is right there. Weird thing. I don't think that it actually looks like a pizza box at all. But every time I looked at it before I knew what lock transparency was. Lock transparency, by the way, means if you have lock transparency on, you can go in and paint on that layer like I just did, and it only lets you paint on whatever is on the layer already, whatever pixels are on the layer, when you hit lock transparency. So I just colored in those sketches I made and made them yellow. But I always looked at that and thought, the pizza box. Don't know why. Not sure why. So let's grab like a red color, shall we? I think a red color would be good, and we could, you know, do something like this. This is just a concept, you know, this is a look dev, if you will. Maybe not that fancy and professional, but, you know. So we got, right now it's ketchup and mustard. Give it a chance, okay? I'm gonna lock the transparency on that one too. We are gonna orangify this. And I feel like we could do something with shapes and just like really cleanly kind of come in here and put some layers. Some layers of color and really make this look like fire. Fire! Also, welcome to the Adobe Live Game Show, where I make up songs as we go along. And sing poorly throughout the show. Okay, let's do something. Can we do something brighter? Let's do like a brighter orange. No, that's a no-go. Let's do a darker red. I think we could do something like that. That could maybe work. And we could do, you know, like flames. Honestly, it looks like a really dope, like, phoenix wing, actually, is what it looks like. And I think that we should do that. Whoa. Mind blown. Phoenix wings cradling Pete Samerson. That's... Can we do that? I need you guys to give me permission to do this because I feel like I've been, like, really extra this whole show. And I'm trying not to be too crazy. And I feel like I need you guys to, like, do me the solid of, like, having the final word on this. Do we get up to, like, this level of power today? Do we take that leap and jump into Phoenix realm? Is that what we're doing? This name conversation thing is kind of nice. Han Solo, and, whoa. Frederick. What are you doing with my Star Wars names? What are you doing? San Holo and... We were up here, chat. We were up here. We were all the way up here. Now we're down here. Okay. Now we're down here. We gotta bring it back up. Okay. We're gonna have to recover from this Frederick shenanigans in the chat. We're gonna have to recover from this. Could be hot chicken wings. Stop. I was trying to get like a certain level of power and majesty. I'm not trying to take over the world, people. Okay. We're not trying to take over the world. We're just trying to make some cool art. Slow down with the chicken wings, okay? I don't think the world's ready for that. Pete Samerson's not even ready for that. And he's a wizard, guys. He's a wizard, and he's not ready. Maybe we should make him ready. Okay. They're gonna be Phoenix wings. That's what's happening here. They're gonna be Phoenix wings, 100%. And I'm gonna I'm gonna duplicate this. We're gonna super fast. We're gonna just like make this real quick because tomorrow we still have tomorrow's episode. So tomorrow we're gonna come in and we can like detail a bunch of stuff. Let me peep the time, by the way. Oh, we got 5 minutes. Okay, so in 5 minutes I'm gonna make this like a wreath. Like if you can imagine the Greek like vine, you know, things. That's the song that plays when people come into the room with one of those things on. Or is it Roman? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. History, meh. Art, good. But you know those little things that they wear? That's what they look like. I don't know. I'm like mimicking it. We're gonna do that, but around the bottom, and it's gonna be a phoenix wing, and we could even put one on his head. We could put a gold one. Our word is gold. Oh, honeys. Ooh. Okay, let's convert this to a smart object now that I've duplicated that, so I have my other version of it. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go ahead and transform this. We are gonna warp this, okay? And we're just gonna bring this, we're gonna bring it around town, okay? Bring it around. Okay, let's like just, you know, kind of bend that, okay? We're gonna go ahead and duplicate it, and we're gonna flip this horizontal, and we're gonna, ooh, work it, Pete Samerson. Work it. Vogue for us. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just kind of, oops, I actually want to do that in red because I want no, we can do it in gold. This could be where the golf emblem comes in. For those of you who are tuning in like right now at the end of the show and you're like, what is this? Is this art? No. No, I'm just kidding. It is art. We drew a series of words from a magical wheel that I spun round and round at the beginning of the stream, full of words that people suggested in the chat before we got started. And all of those words are up at the top. We have Pete Samerson, which is the alter ego of our wonderful, incredible, amazing mod, Sam Peterson, who is here in the chat with us today. We got golfers, wizard cape, fire, plaid, and gold. And the object of the game is for me to use at least 4 of those keywords to create a project from scratch. I have to develop something out of it. And so we have got a painting of Pete Samerson, excuse me. Sorry, sir. And we are illustrating him. He's in a cape. He loves golf. He's got a little golfer's, like a little golf club earring because he's very edgy. Very cool man. And he's looking fresh, folks. He really is. He's looking very fresh. He's got his cape on. He has got like we gotta get him some Doctor Strange, like kind of levels of color going on there. He's looking very cool. And somebody said earlier that we should give him like some sort of golf pendant or sigil or something like that, and I think that that's going to happen maybe right here in this frame that we've got him in. And in our last couple of minutes, I think, yeah, we got 3 minutes left. In the last 3 minutes, we're going to come in with kind of a dark gold color here, and we're gonna fancy him up right quick, coming from behind his ears here. We're gonna give him some fancy vines, okay? Give him some fanciness right here. We're gonna put some of this back here too, because we want this to look like it's, you know, coming around the crown of his head. There we go. And then we're gonna grab some gold, some new folks, because we are not playing here. We're not playing. We're not skimping on this crown. We're gonna go ahead and gussy it up right here, just to remind ourselves that we need to make this look extravagant tomorrow. So there we go. We're gonna come in, we're gonna put that in there, we're gonna put the crown in, we're gonna have like this mysterious dark scene kind of coming out behind him in that frame. And it's looking very intense. So we got our sketch done, we got everything kind of laid in today, and tomorrow we're gonna make this look like a painted work of art. I promise you, despite the shenanigans of today, it's gonna look pretty sick. I'm very excited about it. I really appreciate all of you folks being with me here today. This has been a lot of fun. This has been the most amazing. I'm so glad that you love it. If you folks would like to submit any sketches or funny things that you created along with me, or anything that you do after the stream between between today and tomorrow, please post it in the Discord, bit.ly/psdiscord. There is a game show tab in the Discord where you can submit work, and if for every 10 submissions that we get, we have to spin the hype wheel where I will have to add an extra word into our keywords and just go on with my bad self and see if I can figure that out. Much love and appreciation to all of you folks, and I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time for episode 2. Bye, guys.